Fusion World fans, welcome back. We're here with another Fusion World deck. Well, in some lightning news, we got new updates. The ban list and restriction list is here. TOPKU has lost the power of Roshi and Ribrianne. While Roshi has definitely hurt all the red decks as well, it was very much needed. And Kelfa has now officially gone down to 1. Well, I think a lot of people would have rather had the leader get a rod to 2, or Kelfa automatically just get removed. I think overall it's not bad. It does allow the meta to kind of shift, and it looks like blue and green are going to be the top 2 colors, with I think now yellow having the best chance to come back up. In my opinion, I think the green leaders will be Cell and Android 17, because they're just so fast at ramping and so powerful what they do. I think the blue leaders will be Vegeta and Trunks. And I think then Broly and Zamasu can take A spots, and I think yellow can get some A spots in there, especially with Frieza. Now, the Fusion World client does not get updated with those changes until the 11th of July. So, right now, TOPKU is still very much the meta in the client. While it sucks that the client is basically very slow right now in updating to the current meta, the current play meta updates on the 1st. But there's also some other changes to the game that will also happen on the 1st for the physical and the 11th for the online client. The first player actually gets to draw going first, which is actually really nice. It feels pretty bad sometimes when you draw your hand and your opponent basically has more cards than you do when starting out. So, and also draft mode is coming to the client. I'm hoping that by the time set 3 drops, gyms will be better, decrafting will be better, and all that. Also, other news, if you are wondering, they are going to give you wild cards for all the cards that are under the band or limits. So that's really nice of Bandai to do. But anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about today's leader. He's back. You all know him. It's Frieza. I personally think now with TOPKU out of contention to be the best deck, I think he's kind of really hurt because he doesn't really have all that power, and this power really was coming from Kelfa and Ribrianne. Now he's out like that. I think yellow now can jump back into the meta because we're going to be in a green-blue meta. Yellow has very, very good matchups against green, especially with the new Frieza secret rare. Before, it was kind of just garbage that yellow was absolute garbage. Like, it was garbo. You weren't playing it. But anyways, just because in thankfulness for the ban list, I decided we're going to take a look at a yellow leader. I honestly think we're going to see some more TOPKUs. I don't expect to win against them, but I really wanted to play Frieza. We've seen him before at draw 1 attacking at 4 cost 4 life or less. You just flip him over, and then on his attack on Awakened side, you get to draw 1 card, and then you can choose 2 of your battle cards to switch them active mode. We've seen it all before. Let's check out the rest of the deck. For Ginyu, for Zarbon, 4 of the new Bulma. So this card, activate battle, either battle, switch this card to rest mode, add up to 1 card to your life, and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards with a 4 cost or less, and switch it to rest mode. If you have a rest mode battle card with a cost 3 or less, draw a card. So you can only choose 1. So most of the time we're going to use the Bulma's swap stuff to sleepy position so we don't have to deal with it. But again, really strong new yellow card. For Sorbet to draw. For Frieza to put stuff into rest mode, also being a 10k. 2 Zarbon to help with the Self-Awakener. He's also a blocker. 4 of the 2-drop Frieza for Self-Awakening. 3 of the new 3-drop, 4 of the new 3-drop Vegeta. All your rest battle cards cannot be KO'd by your opponent's skills. Green likes KOing by skill. They can't do that anymore. And then you can add up to 1 card for your life to your hand, and then play 1 battle card with a cost 1 or less for your hand. That's Ginyu Frog, that is the Frieza, that is the Bulma, that is the Zarbon, that is the Sorbet. So just very, very strong to do so. Another card to help Self-Awakening. I am running 4 Cooler here. I think I could probably cut the Cooler down to maybe a 3 and put another Zarbon in the deck. I don't know. I'm going to try with 4 Cooler today. I think he's still very good because he does still get stuff in the rest mode. He can still nuke 2 costs or less off the board straight out. So I think he's still good. And he's a blocker. We're running 4 of the new 4-drop Son Goku. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards. On play, add when attacking cards, and it cannot switch to active mode during your opponent's next turn. Very strong. There's also the Frieza card that came in Blazing Aura that can do the exact same thing if it stands back up, which of course you will play with the Frieza leader. I'm running 3 of the Double Striker Golden Frieza, and then finally 2 of the Golden Frieza 6-drop. Permanent. Your opponent's battle cards that cost 5 or more are played in rest mode. The Vegeta for blue now has to go in the rest mode. All of green's really strong cards go to rest mode, like Broly. Which then, if Broly's in rest mode, we just drop a 4-drop Son Goku on his head. And then on play, choose one of your opponent's rested battle cards and just KO it. So very strong. I'm only playing 2. You probably could get away with 3. I just don't know where I'd put it in the space. For Chile, for our super combo, and then I'm running 3 of the Supernova just to end those game states, and we can rest a 4-cost or less guy, and it cannot unrest, so, or switch back to active on our opponent's next turn. So, again, I really do like Supernova. But anyways, that is the Frieza deck. Let's take it the ladder. Let's see how well it does. I don't expect to do great because TOPKU is still running around. But maybe we'll get lucky. Game is here. Let's play Vegeta! Alright, it's not TOPKU. Thank goodness. But I expect a lot of people are still playing TOPKU to get their TOPKU matchups and all of that. This is actually really good for us. We're going first. We're going to keep that. That is a hand to keep. This Vegeta will be pretty nice as well. Maybe it's worth not just do anything and just, like, charge. I mean, what are we going to do? I don't think there's a reason to do anything right now. I think we're just going to pass on that. We could put out Ginyu Frog, but I don't think there's really a need to it. We could put out Bulma, but I kind of want to put it out with the Vegeta. I think that's what I want to do. But anyways, kind of why I built this yellow deck right now, even though TOPKU is still, like, running rampant. It's the kind of, like, give my thoughts on it. Gen Con, of course, is in August, the first week of August. Wow, this is actually a very good hand right now. I think Ginyu Frog's gotta go. But anyways, Gen Con is in August here, so I'm just looking to kind of figure out what I actually want to play for Gen Con. And I'm kind of on the fence of Android 17/18 when it's awakened. Or like Frieza, because I honestly believe Yellow does have a strong chance to come back into contention of the meta, because Green will now be contending to the meta. So, I honestly think that, and not mentioning that Blue is still going to be around, and Blue has some very powerful cards, like Vegeta. No, I don't care. I want to awaken. I mean, we do have some very powerful cards in, Blue. I just don't know if I want to play Blue, because I think you kind of honestly need to play with the Vegetos. And nothing against, like, paying the money to play Vegito, all honesty. Add a life. Summon a Bulma. Bulma! Welcome to the battlefield, Bulma. We will then attack. Skill to flip. That cooler is actually really nice. We've awakened. And we will end the turn. Or no combo, I guess you should say. We will now swing Vegito. Not Vegito, Vegeta! Punch him, Vegeta! And also, the yellow stuff isn't, like, expensive. And, like, honestly, made for Green, I just like the androids better than Cell. Though I do like Cell as, like, a character from Dragon Ball Z. Don't get me wrong. I just honestly think, goodness to spirit, Yellow has a very strong chance of coming in. So I'm, like, such on the fence of what I want to actually choose. Like, do I take Green or do I take, like, Yellow? I'm probably going to pick up both colors if I'm being honest. Play one for the side event, play one for the regional. I just don't know which one I'll do. I may play, like, Yellow for the side and play Green for the regional. I don't know. Like, everything's still relatively cheap right now to get my hands on. Especially because, like, with the androids, I'm not, like, overly needing a lot of, like, green stuff from, like, the starters or stuff. So there's not, like, a lot of things I need. So, but I mean, some green stuff is nice. I'm gonna force him to come into the blocker. We definitely don't need that anymore. Now, we can't be removed from the battlefield by skills, just by the way. So, yeah. Interesting. He didn't discard a card to draw. Well, I don't really need all the supernovas, thank you. I guess we'll charge a supernova. That's like the best thing we can. We'll go swing in there. Hey, more Vegeta. I like Vegeta. He's my friend. We'll play Son Goku. On play, freeze that. Swing. We don't need to super freeze his guy. Now again, he's trying to peel out a bunch of cards because he is trying to get down to the under 7. But I mean, this is a bunch of stuff gone, so I'm not like angry he lost all that. Anyways, we'll go to the intern. Restand 2. Okie dokie. Alrighty. That's locked. I can play another Son Goku to lock more stuff. Got Cooler still. We will not guard here. We will burn that. I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of cards. Nothing I can do about him having a bunch of cards, but honestly, nothing you can do about that. The 30k Trunks that bounces. I think I'll take this hit. I honestly think I'll take that one. Okay. Well, we're clearly got Son Gokus for days. Sorbet. I think I'm actually going to put Sorbet away. Swing on him. Draw. We're 1 away from that. It's pretty nice. We'll swing. We lock that down. End phase. Of course, this does mean that he's going to start having he's now under the 7. Black. Kamehameha. I mean, he does get to scry his deck here. I don't get to see what he put. Okay. We'll go Cooler. Again, I can't remove this via skills. So there's no point in nuking that 2 drop off because I can't remove it via skill. Gallic Gun now. Okay. We'll end the turn. Restand. It's my opponent's go. Well, I was afraid you might Zeno. Nothing I could do about it. I mean, there is something I could do about it. I didn't play a big board presence. Right, this is only my turn. Do that. It's going to swing on me with the Zeno. Should I? I don't think that was such a good idea, honestly. I mean, I guess I get to nuke it off. Tough. I think the Cooler's going to go. I guess I nuke it off with the Golden Frieza. Okay, that'll be nice. Alright, swinging on there. Pass turn. Restand Golden Frieza Man! And his Golden Frieza Pop! Alright, well anyways, I don't have to worry about Vegeta somehow getting down to 7 cards, because he will be attacking and drawing one. Vegito is not really a concern to me. 500 there. Because again, Vegito can't do anything. I believe Zeno will be going into rest mode when it gets played. Yeah, okay, so it did get put in rest mode. I thought it would get put in rest mode once Golden Frieza Man, while Golden Frieza Man was still up. I mean, this does allow me to start drawing cards. If I have a rest mode battle card. This is a 5K after all. Honestly, I think I am going to put the bulb out the way. Okay, let's swing. Let's see what we draw. Hilarious, I drew into Vegeta. Rest mode that. Swing. He's got to have something for that, right? There's no way he's going to take a 45k to his face. I mean, I guess that gets out 2 cards out of his hands. What do I play this? Combo it against that? Get another 20k to... I think it's just better that we just restand. I mean, honestly, right now, he still can't get his buff yet. Was he going to Zeno again? I mean, I guess at that point, Goku Black activates. I don't know. I'm such on the fence of what actually to play right now that TOPKU's been, hit. My original play was TOPKU. Oh, that sucks. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I took some of those prematurely. Yep. That is 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. Well, 2 Gala guns. Whoa, striking, sir, you sir. I'm dead. Well, that is a defeat there. A little sad, but, it actually was a really good game. It did come down to the fact I think I kind of put myself into that double striker range again. Well, I guess that's the way things have to be. You got to learn how now to once again and remind yourself that you got to be careful of the double striker range. I think I could tune this deck to be a little bit better. I think some more yellow cards I think are in there. Now there's even an aspect, does Vegeta become the better leader now for yellow instead of Frieza? I don't know. I really, really don't know. Like, what is yellow's best place to play right now? Like, is it Frieza? Is it Vegeta? Like, I don't think Ginyu's that good, and that Cooler I don't think is really good either right now. So it's right now like Frieza or Vegeta. But I'm honestly like right now like leaning really heavily to playing right now like green for Gen Con. But I want you guys let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the gameplay. What do you think about the deck? What would you change? What would you add? What are the new yellow like battle extra cards would you add into this deck or change out and all of that? I want you to let me know all that down in the comments. Do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you know if my videos go live for you. And we'll see you next time on Mama Dragon's TCG.